Depending on who you ask, they'll tell you I'm a legend. From YO to the Veil to the Mongo spot on Creston. Always been 1,000, never ever been a lame. Lay a nigga down for these 3 letters on my chain.
You are now tuned into a brand new episode of the Tales from the Hood vlog series, man. Stop what you're doing right now. Go stream or download all of my music, man. Everything is available on all digital streaming platforms. And guess what? Me and the guy Shaheem will be dropping our first single off of our collab album tomorrow, man. The single was called Get Back. It's produced by Klepto. It's crazy. It's, real hip hop. And we would appreciate if you guys would stream or download that and run it up. And, just show us some love. You hear me? All right, with that being said, let's get into today's episode. What we're going to talk about today is the time that I first found out that Mike Tyson knew who I was, all right? Let's get into it. So a couple episodes back, I spoke to you guys about the time that me and Loon took a limo from Atlantic City to Philly. You know what I mean? During the time that we were participating in this celebrity basketball game. Now, the hotel that we were staying at, it was like all type of celebrities, like singers, rappers, producers, and, people like that staying all in one place. So I kind of like spoke to you guys about this when I spoke to you guys about the loan thing, but I'm coming downstairs at the hotel, walking in the lobby. It's like flooded with people, but I could still like see recognizable people. Like I look to the right and it's a big crowd. I don't know what's going on at this point, but all I see is a big crowd crowded around somebody. I get a little closer and I realize, that it's Mike Tyson. So now I'm not like, super close to him, but I'm close enough for him to see me and recognize me. You feel me? So I'm walking by. He like, yo, Hood, yo, J Hood. I turned around. I get a little closer. I go up to him. He like, and this is like, seriously, what he said. Like, yo, man, you doing your thing, kid. Yo, you insane, man. How you come up with this stuff that you be saying in your freestyles, man? It's crazy, man. I'm like, yo, Mike, man, I appreciate you, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so stunned at the fact that he know me. I think I might have just stared at him, like, just for like 5 seconds, just smiling, like, you know what I mean? Like, and he dabbed me up and, people tapping him, stuff like that. You know how it be. And then after I gave him a pound, I just walked away. My mind was like, whew. You feel me? Because you got to understand, this is like a guy that I grew up, I'm not going to say idolizing, but looking at as one of the greatest boxers of all time. You know what I mean? Like, the conversation was like super short, but what he said to me is what got me. You know what I mean? Like, the conversation wasn't long at all. Just the fact that he said, like, yo, you're insane. Like, how do you come up with the stuff that you be saying in your freestyles? I'm like, this man literally just called me insane, but he didn't say it in a bad way, so I didn't care. Even if he would have called me insane, period, in a bad way, it ain't like I could have did nothing anyway. That's Mike, you feel me? So it's like, I end up calling my brother later on that night. You know what I'm saying? Like, having to tell him what happened. I'm like, yo, bro, you ain't gonna believe who I saw today. He like, who? I'm like, yo, dog, I seen Mike Tyson. He like, what? I'm like, yeah, that nigga recognized me, bro. And he called me out. He like, what? He like, nah, you capping, you fronting. Yeah, he didn't say capping. Let me take that back because we wasn't saying that back then. But he was like, yo, nah, why you fronting? What'd he say? I'm like, yo, man, that nigga was like, hey, yo, man, yo, you doing your thing, kid. You insane. How you come up with this stuff that you be saying in your freestyles, man? That's crazy, man. And we started laughing and all that. And it was just so memorable to me that I repeated what Mike said to me for like 3 or 4 days to my friends and all that. And we were just laughing about it. Yo, Mike, if you see this too, no beef, man. I'm just trying to impersonate you, trying to mimic you and sound how you sounded that day. I love you, man. No beef or no smoke with Mike. Mike be on this super cool, chill shit now, smoking weed and all that. Hey, yo, matter of fact, I want to burn one with Mike. You dig? So you watching this, Mike, get at me. You feel me? But I never forgot about that day. It was like super memorable to me, even though, like I said, it was like super brief. But the fact that he knew who I was, that meant something to me. Because like I said, I came up. I'm an 80s baby. So we watched Mike from the very first beginning of his career early in the 90s and all that, him knocking people out first rounds and all that, watching him on the TV. So that meant like a great deal. You know what I mean? Like even being a person that was getting used to seeing like different celebrities and all that and being around them, like it still had an effect on me, you know what I mean? Because like I said, these are people that we grew up looking up to. So even being in the industry and seeing certain people has that effect on you sometimes, you know what I mean? Almost like the effect that Hov had on me and now I say Nas, because those are like the only celebrities that I ever met that that had me in a space where I really didn't know what to say when I was saying them. You know what I'm saying? So listen, man, I need you guys to drop a comment in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, man. If you're not at this point, man, you bugging out. I don't know what's wrong with you, man. Y'all, it'd be a lot of weirdos in the comments too, man. Like the video, man. It's free. It's not going to do nothing for you, man. It's not going to make you less cool if you take 2 seconds to like the video either, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about my real supporters and day one D-Block fans and all that. I ain't talking about y'all niggas that just on here watching me trying to see what I'm doing, being nosy and all that, or y'all niggas that just hate me still because I left the likes. I ain't talking about y'all niggas. I'm talking about the niggas
less than necessary, so I got nothing but show for niggas. I don't see no competition unless it's them Griselda niggas. A G like
my last video I posted. Be sure to check out the next video I post. Follow me on Instagram on my new page at RealJHood_, man. And like I said, me and Shaheem will be dropping our new single tomorrow. It will be on all streaming platforms. So go run us up, alright?
Niggas whack, they pussy and they balls full of cap, that's facts. Everywhere I move, I got the strap, get clapped. They send me out to blow you off the map, get back.